It's cup final day against a team in the division below us. What can possibly go wrong? Welcome back to Tuna's Travels. So since we were last here, we've played our World Cup playoff. You can see here on the screen. We won't be at the World Cup. We lost 2-0 to Paraguay. Probably a fair result considering we're North Korea. And they are Paraguay. We are ranked, where are we ranked? 89th in the world. They are ranked 44th in the world. There's a big difference there. So yeah, we're out of the World Cup, unfortunately. But in terms of club performance, since we last here for that victory over PSIM, you can see we've had a sea of green, and we've now been unbeaten for 2 full months since that last defeat against Persib. We beat Borneo 2-0, Mohamed Yusuf and Saban Fadri scoring in this one. Pretty comfortable game for us, really. This game, though, against what was at the time second place in the league, Bali United, Ishmael scoring in the 21st minute. We missed a penalty. We picked up 2 pretty big injuries as well in this game. It was not a comfortable game at all, but we managed to hold on to the victory and jump above them in the league, which was quite nice. Tira Pisikabu. We then played them away. We beat them 2-0. Mulana redeeming himself from that last game, missing the penalty, scoring 1 here, and Dedi Yaya also scoring 2 goals in 3 minutes, enough to give us all 3 points there. Then a cracker against Seaman Padang. Maulana scoring for them in the 9th minute and Purnomo in the 81st minute. Both of them equalisers. Made Craig put us ahead. Alan Hamza putting us ahead for the second time. And then Maulana scoring in the 86th minute to seal the game and win out in that one as well. And then our final game we played was against Badak Lampung. It was 3-0. Mohamed Yusuf, Dedi Yaya and Ilham Antoni with a penalty in this one. Gave us a nice 3-0 victory. Now, the league table-wise, we're in second place, and it's now 3 points between us and Persipura above us. We have 3 games left as well, one of which will be in the middle of this episode. They have been in pretty good form. It's just been these draws that have killed them. The 0-0 against Borneo, a 0-0 against Barita Puerta, and 1-1 against Persibaya have really, really put a hold on their charge away from us. And it really does give us a chance now, next time up, if we just click forward. We obviously play Arima, who are in 3rd place, still wanted to be in that hunt themselves as well. They play Persis Solo, who are already relegated. Barito Puerta for us, who are upper mid-table. Persipura. Are they playing Percy Solo again? Oh no, sorry. I looked at the wrong one that time. They're playing PSIM this upcoming week. Then they play in Percy Solo. And then we finish against 5th place Percy Agia, sorry, who are going to be tough. We've got the tougher running, definitely. Percy Pora playing Tira Percy Kabu. So, yeah, we definitely have tougher running towards the end of the season. But they've dropped points in these easy games, so who knows? But attention today is all on the cup. So a 2-legged final. We are the away team first off. Away goals do count in this final as well. So we have to go and hopefully score a couple of goals here and put this out of sight. Divayo in goal. Anthony, Irfan, Moyadi and Susanto are the back 4. Yusuf and Cray are the centre midfielders. Hamza on the left. Maulana on the right. Ismail behind Yaya is the starting 11 going into this game. Yeah, hopefully we can go and get a comfortable victory in this first leg and not have to worry too much about that second leg. It would be pretty beneficial to have a big lead after this one, be able to rest players for that second leg. As the teams are on the way out, we have obviously their lineup here, a 4-2-3-1. We know what we play. And excited. Excited for another cup final. And this is the fourth club in a row. We've made the final that we needed to win as well. We, of course, are in the blue here. They are in the red. And this potentially could be the fourth country in a row. We've gone straight in and done the double. Susanto can pull the ball back, and he just Hamzu fires over, and probably should have done a bit better from a position like that. And imagine we are okay, it's aggressive, not complacent. I don't mind that too much as long as they don't go getting themselves sent off. That's the most important bit. Don't get sent off. But half an hour into this game, and it hasn't been the goal fest and the thriller that I sort of wanted and expected in this game. Neither team's had a shot on target. We've just had our first shot on target. Right, as I said that. We haven't seen a shot on target in a highlight yet. As we come towards half-time, we've just done one highlight so far. Not an ideal half of football, and I'm going to tell them I'm not happy with their performance out there. That was motivated virtually all of them. It's picked them all up. Hopefully now this second half we can go out and turn on the style a bit. I've gone attacking. I'm going to demand more from the players. And at some point, we are going to have to make some changes here. And we are going to look at making changes now. They've made their first one. Maulana is coming off for Wayudi. Dedi Yaya can come off for Lester Luhu. And we'll keep that final change just for now. But I am looking at possibly Moyadi coming off. System manager wants us to take Cray off. I'm not going to do that. We're going to go very attacking. We're going to berate them. And we have a highlight. We'll see what happens here, and then we'll go and make that final change. Cray to Ismail, into Lester Luhu, back to Cray. Giving the ball away. And perhaps that is the fatigue in his legs. We have played a lot of football recently. And reinsert is in and hits the outside of the post. And stays out, and I think we will take Cray off now for Tawalina. But it looks like we may come out of this game without the away goal and a 0-0 going into the second leg, so we are going to have to win that game. There is a highlight though, potentially change that. Irfan looks over the top, headed back to the keeper comfortably. Smash downfield, which we don't win, and the flick on is to Alvin, who goes around the keeper, and it's 1-0. And, well, they've just hit us there with that long ball over the top. We don't win that header, and Alvin just runs in, easily past the keeper, and it's a tap-in. And we are 1-0 down. There's a highlight straight from kick-off, though. Irfan to Tawalina. Can we go get that goal straight back? Not with a pass like that, we can't. Not with a pass like that. And there's a very good chance now we're going to see that same ball over the top again. And it is a long ball downfield, which we win this time, but headed straight to one of their players. And Alvin is in again, and he hits one from range, and it's just wide. We are berating the players again here. This has been a terrible performance. Riansa. Cross comes in. Header clear. We are into stoppage time. We've got 2.5 minutes left. Ball over the top for Lester Luhu. Keeper comes out. He's chipped the keeper and it's in the back of the net. And it is 1-1 now. We have that away goal as well. Crucially, it's a lovely finish. And, you know, sometimes you just need to pump it long. You don't need to play this tick-attacker style football. You can see here, Lester Luhu just made that run and then cut back again. And that's what gave him the space. And that's a beautiful chip finisher of the keeper as well. And it's going to end that way. It is going to end that way. It's going to be 1-1. I'm going to tell them that was not good enough, despite the fact we got that late goal and an equaliser. We're going to that second leg now, and a 0-0 would win it for us. But knowing that we're in a game, it really isn't a game. And of course, we've got this crucial league game coming up as well, just a couple of days before. We're going to have to rotate the squad for one of them more than likely. It's going to be tough. How long do we have between that game? It's just 5 days then. Like, we are on, the 9th of December now. We've got 2 weeks for these 4 games before the end of the season. It's going to be a lot of ask for the players. But we're going to come back for that Persibora Bantor game in the second leg. We're going to skip over Arima. We're going to come back for that in just one moment. So in our league game off camera, we beat Arima 3-2 in another instant classic, really. Hamza put us ahead on the 34th minute. Arianto equalised in the 64th minute. 2 minutes later, we were back ahead when Yaya scored. 11 minutes after that, Irwan was sent off immediately from that free kick. Pasioto headed home to make it 3-1 before a late Harry Hussein goal made it 3-2. But after the red card, they didn't really stand much of a chance. We were able to, take our foot off the gas a little bit. But you could probably tell already, Persipura won and 5-1 against PSIM, which means we need to win our last 2 games and hope they gain no more than 2 points. Otherwise, we've got an 8-goal difference to swing, basically. So it's going to be a massive, massive ask. Actually goes on results between teams as well before that. I know we lost to them there and we beat them there. So, okay, so it will go to goal difference because we are 1-1 on aggregate against them. But yeah, cup game. That's what we're back for. We're back for that second leg. Of course, we've got the away goal. It's 1-1. And 0-0 will see us win it. A victory, obviously, will see us win it. 1-1 sends us to extra time. Any higher draw, they win. They obviously win the game. They win the cup. Devayo in goal. Anthony, Prosioto, Irfan and Susanto back for Cray and Muradi in the centre of midfield. Mulana, Ismail, Hamza and Arabuena. I keep calling him Mulana. It's Maulana. But we'll stick with Mulana. Why not? It's his new nickname. So Arabuena is just on his way back from injury. So it's a bit of a risk putting him up top to start the game. But my thinking was to try and, do something different to what they perhaps expected. I'm going to point a finger and tell them I expect them to come back with a trophy. We are going to put all the pressure on them. With the league above them, we should be winning this game. We should have won that first leg. There's no excuses at all. We have to win this. We are now in the orange and we win the ball from the goalkeeper's poor clearance. Ismail, Antony, Ismail, back to Antony. Can we put a cross or something in? Bray comes back to the halfway line and it's a bit annoying. Irfan to Ismail to Mayadi. Working it well though, and now Marlana is in and the ball is in the back of the net and the flag has stayed down and it is 1-0. 3 minutes into this game and we have the lead. And I mean, it was well worth. He gets past his man well. He curves around this man, places it back across the goalkeeper. It might have been tight for offside. Will we see? We will see. Here he is, and I mean, the line where it's marked his foot was a couple of yards back where it should have been, but he was just onside regardless. And that does give us the very early advantage now. And that means the weaker team, in theory, now has to come at us. Ismail, I thought he might have hit that, but instead he knocks it all the way back to the halfway line. I'm not sure that was entirely necessary, but here's the goal scorer on that right-hand side. Anthony now. Prey gives it back to the scorer. And it's Maulana again to Anthony. Keeper is behind his lines. He makes the initial save, but can only parry it out to Maulana, who has his second goal of the game. But 20 minutes in, it's 2-0. And we know extra time is not a factor now. We know that's not a factor. All we need to do is not concede 2 goals, and we've won. And I mean, it was a bit rude by him. He just smashes it straight at the keeper there. And again, we're sort of just going to go more less intensive. That's what I wanted. Less intensive is what we're going to do. Let's take that off. Let's go all the way back down there. Because we, like I said, we only have 5 games after 5 days, sorry, after this, before we have that league game where we have to, go and win them too. We're going to go very defensive as well. This is virtually against everything that I stand for, but I've got to think of the bigger picture. We are relatively comfortable in this game. if things start to go against us, then we can come out and adjust it. But right now we've got 45 minutes to hold on, and we are winning. And Muya Laddie is going to come off a Tawalina. I was going to consider taking our Bowen off, but he's still doing pretty well with his fitness. We'll watch how much he drops off in this second half. Obviously, look to take players off that crucial. Maulana looking to be probably the next one coming off. Hamza with the free kick. Back post, it's off the post and smashed clear just about. And I think we might take him off now for Leicester Luhu. Let's bring him on. So despite the fact he's on 2 goals, on for his hat-trick, unless we win the ball back here and he goes and gets it, that is going to be his race run. Headed clear. So Putra floats one in. Alvin headed to the ball, and the flag has stayed down there as well. And now it is 2-1. And maybe we have to consider things here now. Switch. We won the header first half. We are a bit narrow there, and it's a great ball in, and Alvin gets up and heads home. And now we don't want to make that change now. We want to move. No. No. Thank you. Saputra can then come on there. I never thought I'd be parking the bus against a team in the division below us. Let's put Saputra there. Ismail for Hamza. And we still don't have anyone we can bring on there. Let's bring Lassaluhu on in that position. So, of course, if they score now, they win it on away goals. Arabuena over the free kick. Lassaluhu gets their volley home, the flag is up. I thought we'd hit back virtually immediately there and given ourselves that 2-goal advantage again, but he is just offside, and there's no real need for him to get it, because he even has to check his run to get to that ball. Let's tell them to focus. It's gone down more of a couple of them. Santo, not very happy with that at all. Oh, he's still aggressive, that's probably why. Into the final 10 minutes of the game, they are now matching us for shots, but if you look at expected goals, we are dominant in terms of that department. It feels like a race going to 3 out of minutes. If they score now, it's over. But that is time. And that is the Piala Indonesia 1. Come on. As we walk up to receive the trophy. We're getting bored of watching these trophy lifts, really, aren't we? We've seen that many of them recently. It's always nice to win trophies, definitely. That is part 1 of Indonesia done. Can we qualify for the AFC Cup as well, somehow pull off a miracle and win the Shopee Liga 1 or whatever we say here? It's a huge ask. It's a huge ask. We're going to have to win both games like 5 or 6-0 to stand any chance, really, and hope they lose a game as well. If they draw both and we win both, then, we're still in the hunt there as well. We win it that way. But we're going to find out tomorrow exactly what happens in... sorry, we're not, because it's Saturday tomorrow. I'm making you wait until Monday. We're back on Monday for the title fight conclusion. Make sure you come back then to see what happens. If you have enjoyed this, hit the like button. If you're new here and you do enjoy what you see, please do subscribe to the channel. It helps me out massively. We are aiming for 50 subscribers by the end of the year. We've got a couple of weeks now to go. 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks for 4 more subs. So if you haven't already subbed, please do sub. If you know someone that may enjoy this, please send it their way. Get them to watch. If they enjoy it, tell them to drop that sub. But until then, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.